Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Crusader Kings II, the Horse Lord Mega Campaign. In the last episode, we changed the succession law to primogeniture so that our son, Prince Keratin the Wolf, who is the wolf child, who has the wolf's blood, will inherit and become in the line of emperors, so that we can then claim that the imperial line of the Bulgar Empire possesses the blood of wolves, as part of our lore, which I think is pretty cool. And then we went ahead and, just kind of managed the realm a little bit, working on trying to upgrade some holdings to get them out of tribal, to get them to feudal, to improve how much tax I get from them. So that's kind of the goal. We're close on a couple. In fact, I think we can upgrade some of these wooden hill forts, but I want to hit the reinforced hill fort, get to a stone hill fort, get this guy converted to a castle. That's kind of my next goal. We're pretty close. We try to do a little bit of raiding along the border here with the Byzantine Empire to see if we could gather some money that way. It was moderately successful. We were able to kind of grab a little bit before they responded and kind of drove me out. We may try that again and see if we can get some more cash. These guys are recovered. Max loot 12 ducats. It's not a ton, but it's something. We really need to get more coastal territory. We have some up here. We only got like 7 ships we can raise. I'm really kind of... At some point, I'm going to want to get over here and help this guy develop his ports along the Gulf of Finland. Because not only will they be useful in this game, for having ships to go raiding along the northern coast of Europe, go raiding in the British Isles, which it looks like Ireland finally took Munster. And, up here along in the Norse areas. But also, when we get to Europa Universalis 4, having good ports in this area is going to be very useful. Another question that, well, a question, not another question, but a question that a viewer had was whatever happened to the High Priest of Tengri? Because it existed at one point, eventually had some territory in Wales, but has been long since destroyed. So I went ahead and looked at it, and we have no religious head. And in order to create that religious head title, we need to have 3 holy sites, which we don't have. We have this holy site here, finally. There is a holy site down here in Crimea that we are eventually going to get. And is this a holy site? No, that's just some religion that's converting. Or a disparity between the religion of the county and the religion of the ruler. And the other holy site that's close to us is over here. Now that's actually held by these guys, the Nasrid. So we may have to see if we can get that back from them at some point. And what that may mean is that we're going to have to adjust our ultimate plan. I was going to, have the Ural Mountains as kind of our planned eastern border. But our vassals, and it looks like, some game mechanics are going to force our hand to push out a little bit. Which is fine. What we'll do is probably just set the eastern boundary here. So we'll probably need to absorb Ugra at some point. I don't know about these guys, maybe. They're part of a de jure part of the Kipchak Duchy there. So, I may think about it. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and pause. Let's get this thing moving. Done enough talking. Alright, my knowledge of swords extends only so far as to long, sharp things you poke people with when you want them to die, especially if you're in a duel or at war, and it's becoming an embarrassment. If someone could teach me anything about swords and how to use them, it would be one of my best friends, and I can trust him to never mock my lack of skill. Yeah, we'll ask him for help. I mean, you're going to try and learn sword fighting at the age of 55? Well, I guess it's never too late. Alright. The Sultan of Jordan wants to marry or wants to be betrothed to my daughter. Sure. You are a menace with a sword. Don't even know which end you should hold and which one you should use to kill people with. It saddens me to tell you this, but I believe you to be unteachable. High Chief Tsul did not mince words when he told me how utterly unteachable I was. I should leave the swords to real men. I am a man. Give me that sword. Ow. Alright, so I just want to wait till that money gets up here. Alright, the county of... For some time, the county of Sistella serves as an unofficial training ground for your armies, as there is plenty of open space on which to train and abundant food to feed the troops. Our group of senior officers are now petitioning for you for money in order to erect an official regimental camp in the county. I will lose 49 gold. That does sound like an excellent idea, and I'll spend the gold. Does that actually show up as a thing? Alright, so we got some tech points. You want to be betrothed to my daughter, and you are the heir of the clan. You know what? I'm going to decline on that because those guys aren't going to exist much longer. Either I'm going to absorb them, or Kabar is going to absorb them. Oh, wait a minute. Defending against High Chief Mughal the Butcher and Riaz and Bulan border dispute over this. Wait a minute. Why are you going after that? That's not even in your duchy. It wouldn't even be in your kingdom. I need that legalism level at 5. As you no doubt well know, I and those of your vassals who are part of your faction loyal supporters, we got a tribute of gold. That's good. Speaking of gold, let's go ahead and let's raise these levies. Man, those feudal titles give so much larger levies. Right, bring all these guys down again. High Chief. Show title High King, High Chiefdom of Livonia from Count. Okay. Your vassal chief, Telerig of Smolensk, is arguing with his wife. He's quite upset, and they're almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that you're watching them. I will intervene. And the chief was very grateful of my help. Okay. We need a new spy master. High Chief Boogle the Butcher. We'll send you out. Oh, I almost forgot. Just popped in my head. Someone had asked, one of my viewers in comments of one of the previous episodes had asked to be made a commander or general. I looked into that. Unfortunately, I can't rename any characters that... Well, I can't rename any other characters besides my own. Young Patier has finished her education stewardship. Alright, she became Midas Touch. Good. So what I will probably have to do is name a... one of the children of our dynasty after a viewer, if they want. And then go about it that way. Alright, my daughter has not been able to keep any food or drink down. She has been suffering from food poisoning. My army should be gathered. There they are. Alright, let's march in here. Let's see. Max loot's 18. Your Sotel Chieftain of Kupyor? Ah, someone can marry. Ah, my son can marry the woman we betrothed him to. Alright, we may have to sort that out at some point, or they'll just fight over it. Alright, an Aaron subject has been converted to the Tengri faith. Good. With no great love for High Chief Mughal of Ryazan, you had no idea he despised you so much to begin hearing rumors of his hateful comments. I'm outraged. I can imprison you! Can I actually send... who is it that increases? Is it... arrest chance? I'm just a diligent person. I make sure that everything is as good as it can be when it comes to my fighting men. I can focus on one or two things. More soldiers. Alright, they're getting married and collect their royal aid duty. Yeah, I'll take the money. And we're going to use that money to immediately improve the hill fort there. Let's see what happens if I try to assault that. Alright, Chibugo spoke for support of me in a faction meeting, greatly improving the mood of his faction. Alright, we were able to break that. We need a new court chaplain. We need a new... We don't have anybody who can be a physician. Alright, we'll recruit a physician. One of your scouts report of a cunning eunuch who has taken up residence in a nearby tavern. The eunuch spends his time drinking wine, eating and sharing stories with the guests. Apparently, he is very well schooled and has vast knowledge of medical mixtures. An offer of gold and food would definitely convince him to take up residence as your court physician. Load up a cart with cheese and wine. Alright, we're gonna go carousing. Whoa! Okay. I'm probably not gonna get out of there in time. '14th of April, 20. Yeah, we're done for. Retreat. I was captured in battle? Oh, come on. $385 gold to ransom? And I died. Well, actually, I don't mind that at all. Alright, we have a new heir. If a character dies now, we play as Prince Kuvrat, the Bulgar Empire, my half-brother. What were we? We died succumbing to severe injuries. Really? Feast of the god at the age of 57. He died succumbing to severe injuries. A wroth man. People feared to cross him or even bring bad news. A wicked man. Bars will surely pay for his sins in the afterlife. Right. Hagen, Keratin, an accomplished diplomat. Vassals and foreign rulers alike are sure to respect him. Long live Hagen Keratin. So be it. As your predecessor was unable to construct enough holdings to reign in the nomadic population of Kuban, you had no choice but to see them cede from your realm. Bagatur and his Khazars now rule the area. Oh well, it's no big deal. Quietly contemplating your fate when suddenly the jailer enters and drags you out of your cell. Oh, apparently he cut off my nose, and that injury killed me. Okay. Kagan Curtin fulfilled the ambition to gain a title. Alright, let's just take a look at everything. We need to set a focus. What do we want to do? We're a good diplomat. We're a terrible steward. But that really isn't affecting our domain size too much, so might not really need to worry about that. I haven't done like intrigue or seduction. He is lustful. So maybe we should go with the seduction focus, allowing us to seduce women. And we're going to say we want to have a son. Though I do want to make sure I have a legitimate heir with our wife first. He's not married. He was just someone who's good and of childbearing age. You'll do. I will take the gold. Dangerous faction, separatists. Really? Well, because it's the entire kingdom of Perm. What's your problem? Opinion of predecessor minus 11. Short reign. Lieges uncrowned. Right. We need to go through an imperial coronation. Why can we not do it? We don't have enough piety. Okay. I need to increase that piety. But for now, I am going to need to try to buy them off. Can I send a gift? Can I send you a gift? There we go. Khan Timur, the ill ruler, used a favor on Chief Telerig, Smolensk, forcing them to join their factions. But they're still at only 60%, so that's good. Alright, we need to recruit a court physician. Let's see, our piety is increasing by 0.22 per month. We need 25 piety. A Silk Road merchant recently arrived in Sizdal. Your guards report that under the guise of providing free medical examinations, this Xian has used the opportunity to preach the gospel of Mani. Ah, Manichean. The guards locked him up for his own good, but perhaps he could work as your physician. I lose a bunch of piety. I can't afford that. Let's see. I think we need to hand out some minor titles. There we go. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go carousing apparently. Alright, piety is always interesting. Alright, Chief Isbel has brought out the board in pieces and suggests that you play a few rounds, determine who is the better strategist. Can I, like, worship the ancestors? You play for hours, the tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as you try to attack your opponent's positions. Alright, we lost. Is not busy with feasting, hunting, travel, or other special activities. Alright, we're depressed? We didn't lose it. Alright, so let's go ahead and worship the ancestors. I wish for prosperity and growth for the realm. I'm going to sacrifice... gain 40 piety, lose gold. Yeah, there we go. Together with the shamans and her disciples, you placed a great bounty of food and drink on the offering stone. You spent the entire night feasting and singing. Great chance. Why are you in jail? It doesn't matter. We now need to get crowned. Imperial Coronation. Do it. Alright, our shaman will perform the ceremony. Alright. Kagana Bulan is going to come. The Khan Kibar of the Kibarite clan. The Khan of Volga is coming. Oh, no, wait. Maybe they're not. Okay. Well, it looks like only one of them actually decided to come. Oh, we can upgrade that to a castle. Do it. Alright, with your royal coronation as a day away, you can choose a new name. No. Alright, I, Keraton, of the Volkil dynasty, with the blessing of Tung Ak, do hereby rightfully assume the crown of Bulgar Empire. Alright, now we're gonna have the feast. Alright, Chief Isbel of Veliki Stug, just up here. It's normally as one can expect him to be, perhaps. Then a servant placed a wrong flag in before him and sent him off, ranting and raving until finally the hall watched in silence as he was escorted away. Great. Alright, a series of shouts arose with the Coronation feast and guest part of the real culprits, War Chief Labertum, with blade drawn, challenging Lord Kurtringer to a duel. We'll talk them out of it because we have good diplomacy. Also about the Coronation feast, Agul has done nothing more than make caustic remarks about you when he thinks you're not listening. We'll endure it. We'll lose some prestige. But maybe we'll gain patience. We did not gain patience. Frequently in the company of High Chief, drinking wine. Alright, we made a friend. Alright, this guy made a fool of himself. Defeat. On the night of Coronation Feast, it seems everyone wants to dance with you. Nagahan in particular, however, seems more interested than most. The way she smiles at you, especially might be interested in more than just a dance. Well, we are lustful. Alright, let's see where it goes. Alright, Coronation Feast is over. Alright, the peasants of Gorodez are having frequent troubles with the highwaymen. Yeah, go ahead and build some outposts. I guess we'll corral some more. Should have plenty of troops to deal with this. Yep, there he goes. Oh, he's got it. They don't even need these. Recently have had good fortune and made quite a few bargains. At first it was only some nice pelts and a new sword. But today I aided my steward and struck an excellent deal regarding provisions for our soldiers. Could it be ancestors guiding me? Alright. Sure, we can go ahead and marry. Alright. How is the military situation? We have lots of troops. What's going on in Kabar? Nothing as of yet. We're carousing. Alright, we're gonna try and play a game again. Let's see. Played for hours, tides of fortune ebbing and flowing as you try to attack your opponent's positions. We made a fatal mistake and the opponent exploited, and we lost the game. Alright. My half-sister and heir to the EUIV clan. Okay. Let's say we probably want to go after these guys. But is there any actual, like... No, just border disputes. We have... de jure ducal claims. Alright, will we lose to press this time? No, we did not. We've really got to get rid of that. After a pleasant evening with a very special friend of mine, I found my purse empty. I will not visit that brothel again. And we're down 20% fertility, down 2 health, down a bunch of stats. We gotta get rid of that. Ah, we had a son named Censor. Hey, so let's go ahead and name this son after the viewer who wanted a general. We'll go ahead and make, rename the heir. So we'll go with Rudy as the kid's name. Alright, we've fulfilled the ambition to have a son. Oh, wait a minute, is this a... Oh. We could legitimize him. I did not realize that this was a result of an adventurous relationship. Your son M can be legitimized later. We'll acknowledge him as mine. Who's the mother? Oh, the woman we had a fling with at the Coronation feast. I see. Let me go ahead and just let's go ahead and just legitimize him. Can I not legitimize? I will probably want him to get a good martial mnemonic. Let's assign a different guardian. A brilliant strategist. There we go. So, at the very least, he should get educated as a, as a general, and hopefully we can get him to become a general in the army. All right, we're gonna keep carousing as we're trying to get rid of that depressed. We need a new ambition. We're gonna say let's have a daughter. We need a new marshal. Train troops. Oh, and we had a daughter. Is this actually our wife? No, this is not our daughter. This is our heir who had a daughter. It's like, wait a minute, I didn't even realize anybody was pregnant. The strongest are the ones who survive, the weak shall perish, such is the law of the steppe, and on the steppe the wolf is strongest. The law must be respected. We gain the trait cruel. There are a couple days just spending some time doing things I love, hunting, reading, and visiting friends. Life does not seem as gray as it did before. Oh, we finally lost depressed. Alright, but we are actually, I think, at the end of the episode here. So we will see what we can do when we get back. Maybe we could try expanding the realm. Take some of these ducal claims. Maybe this one here. See how that goes. Maybe do a border dispute for this. Because that's going to get on my nerves right there. We'll see. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.